Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to go over all the Kent North tools, resources, marketing, admin support we have here. We kind of thought that it would be good to go over just what you pay for each month and why, and also maybe some hidden resources or tools that you haven't discovered yet or forgot about. There's a lot of new people in the office in the last couple years and a lot of people who have been here for many years. So I've gotten some questions or just ideas as far as what the office could provide or has provided. So I thought it'd be good to kind of do a refresh, but also just share what we have here at John L. Scott and then what we have here at the office in person. The goal too, everyone on Zoom, is to get people to feel like they can come to the office and feel supported and have those known resources. So kind of give you purpose to come in and know what you have here and what's available to you either online or here in the office. So today I kind of just wanted to go over MyDesk, what we have on as tools, maybe some updates on MyDesk as well. We won't go super in depth because we kind of want to do like a more in-depth MyDesk overview that Eric will probably lead and the next quarter here because we had some updates with some programs. So we will have that class here soon. And then I just want to go over general admin support here in the office, marketing, and then what we as staff members do for you, and just kind of clarifying our roles here and how we can support you guys. So you guys know who to go to for what, why, how, and yeah, all that. So when you sign on here and we have a book, we have monthly services that we provide. So these are kind of just an overview, like we have our training courses. So every month we have a calendar that's released. Looks like this. It releases at the last day of the month, and that will have the following month's training events, anything online or in person. We do have a training calendar that we help track RSVPs through. So if you get an email from us that says RSVP, if you're going to be there, it goes through our online training calendar. And that is accessible, at jlskmstraining.com. If you don't know that URL or need it, we have it here in the office, but we also send it out with our RSVP list. So if you're curious to see the online version of it, just check our emails that we send you, and that's how you can access the RSVP links. That's where you can RSVP for online classes. So classes that we don't provide here, like any clock hour classes, which there are a lot of free ones out there if you need them. You would go to the link that's provided in the training calendar. We've had some people who will ask about clock hour class links for McFerrin a lot. It's accessible through the training calendar link. So we don't provide that because we're not the ones teaching that, but that's how you would sign up for that. And if you have a friend who's like, hey, I need training clock hour classes and they're not even here, like they can go through that link too. And just a side note, if you do have some friends in real estate, they can come to our trainings, our classes, our events. Don't be afraid to invite them, but try to get them to RSVP so we know head counts for big events, especially food. Food's a big factor for our events here. We like to feed everybody, but it's hard to if we don't have very many RSVPs. So do us a favor and give us a call if you're going to be here for a sales meeting or a big event, because we'd like to have you and your friends, anyone in real estate, join us and get some food too. So education training is always accessible to everyone here. We do have coaching available. So if you are looking for a one-on-one sit down with Eric, Jim, or Tony, we have those resources here. They're here most of the time throughout the week and readily available through phone calls. Maybe not after 9 p.m. on a Saturday night, but any other times would be ideal. Those are questions for forms, contracts. We do have at the end kind of who to go to for what primarily, but that is available. And then marketing services. So for me, like if you need to sit down and do a consultation of like, I don't know what I'm doing with my marketing here, or kind of just want to brainstorm, like Yvonne and I, we've had some powwows where we just kind of sit down and share some marketing ideas. I am available for marketing consultations, 30-minute or an hour session. Just kind of going through your plans maybe for the year, or just struggling with an event idea or just a campaign you might want to do. I can sit down with you and talk through what you want to do and how to meet that strategy. So that is available to you. And then promotional services. So we do have, which we'll get into through MyDesk, we do have some services available. helping you guys with physical materials and digital materials that can be promotional to you. So we'll get through that, and then also our new CRM Engage in the last year. So to continue with the
One
monthly
last thing,
yeah.
sorry, just on the
Yeah.
last thing about I do send out a calendar Outlook invite for every class. So
Mhm.
all you have to do, if you accept that in Outlook, it will go into your reminders with an hour notice before the event too. So it's helpful to register that way also.
We will count you as an RSVP too,
Yeah.
if you accept the Outlook calendar invite that Eric sends out for a class. If you are probably going to attend most likely, and you accept it, then we're gonna count you as a RSVP head count. It's probably better to just RSVP and say accept it, just especially for any events with food. It really helps us as a team trying to get everyone there and fed again provided. So yeah, calendar invites, you see them and you want to go, just click accept and then we'll count you in. For further monthly services, we do have technology benefits, and a couple of all these things are actually available in My Desk or Engage. So you get boosted ads, you can get professional photography, you have drip campaigns via email, accessible through Engage, and automated housing updates. So those are things that you can send out via email. We have on digital media, so like social post or a printout flyer of the housing update, or they have a video each month that they create. All things that you can use that are ready to go. If you like branding with your own stuff, it's still great information to just play off of. Make your own video with the same information that they provided. Just have you talking in front of it. So those are all going to be available in My Desk programs that we're going to go over here shortly. Another huge thing when you sign on here, this is all in your monthly services, is you get a personal agent website. This is a pretty unique feature as far as John L. Scott goes, because there's not a lot of companies out there that will provide you with a nice custom website. We do have templates, but I mean, which I'll show you here, we revised our own John L. Scott website, and it's pretty cool. It looks just, we found a website we kind of liked and a template, and they customized it with the website team to create something that we kind of wanted, with hyperlinks going to certain places. So I'll show you guys that here shortly when we go into the marketing requests. But we do have a team who helps support you guys. So if you have a request or want to make some updates or changes to make your dream website, we do have brokercare@johnlscott.com. They will get you a request in to help give you kind of some Outlook feedback of what you could do on your website. So definitely check that out. That is available to you guys every month, and it's part of you being here at John L. Scott.
Yeah, they're very, very skilled guys on that team. Pablo's amazing. They've actually won, what, two times now? No, three times. If you count johnlscott.com for Seattle Agent Magazine, voted best website. For two brokers have won, and that came through the website building team. And the other person who won the previous year spent $10,000 on his website. And he was shocked to find out that our broker got that for free.
Yeah, well, yeah, because there's people pay a lot for websites nowadays. So if you can utilize our team to customize your website, and I always tell people when they join here that the biggest thing people will check out on your website is just that you have a website, first of all. And then second of all, they want to see your reviews or your About Me page. So those are two things that they kind of want to do to get to know the broker. So if you have any time to invest in your website, I would just generally go for your reviews. If you have reviews, which you should be always getting reviews on your Google business, just a side note, but then translating that into your website, because it's going to help with people finding you, and then also people learning more about you and your About Me. On the template on John L. Scott website, or like on your John L. Scott website, it's going to be a very vague, like you're an expert, you're good at negotiating, but that could be anything, and it kind of looks like plain. So if there's time to invest into your website today, or just what are your goals before the end of the year, look at customizing your About Me page, because I do think that those in reviews will be communicating who you are as a realtor and what you do and why. And that's what people really want to know when they check out our website. So yeah, you just have to kind of think, if I had a client who's looking at my website, or I was looking for somebody, I was looking for a realtor, where would I go on their website and what would I look for? I would look for success, and I'd look for who this person is. Vice versa in order. So just key side note for your website design. So today I also just wanted to kind of go over a brief overview of Midas programs. So right now, you've probably, I don't know if people have seen it develop, but we used to only have like 2 rows at my desk, and then it went to 3 rows, and now we have 4 rows. So there's constant programs being added to our dashboard. So I just want to click. Oh, sorry, that's not it. Well, I already have it open. So I just want to go through a live view. Everyone on Zoom, can you guys see my desk right now? I just want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, good. So I kind of just want to go through, I won't click through all these, but just kind of give you a little synopsis of each one and what they do and their purpose. So in my desk, and you do log in with your John L. Scott email and password for whatever your Outlook is to access my desk. Outlook, this is just a quick link to your Outlook email. So if you just, it's the quicker way to get to your email, you can click the Outlook button here. You will notice that we used to have our CRM over on the left-hand side. It is now right here as its own square. Engage, also accessible on the left-hand side here. But this is the CRM that they developed this past year, and that's all client management. But we will probably do further classes. There's always classes about this and educational resource in my desk showing you more classes on Engage. So if you're really unfamiliar with it and you want to get more familiar with it, just use their library of resources because they have so many trainings and classes that they've been doing, and they do weekly ones. So if there's something you specifically do not know how to do, go to their institute resource thing, and they have a bunch of videos in there. This is also, you also notice that there's no email templates or email campaigns on the left-hand side. Left side here. It's in Engage now. So anything for your listings, which I think was it you who asked me about the short codes? Yeah, listings. So any modification of listings or what your listing shows on your John L. Scott website, that's going to be editable in the CRM now. Any email campaigns or email templates, it's in the CRM built into Salesforce. So if you're looking for those items, check Engage and see if what you're looking for is in there, because they condense it into the CRM just for more, it's just easier to use and organized. So that's going to be in Engage. Our exceptional homes category. So John L. Scott does have a luxury program. So in here, I just wanted to show everybody what it looks like, because I don't know if everyone's looked at it. They have a team at John L. Scott to take care of all marketing materials for luxury homes. So I've had some people ask me like, oh, McKenna, do you take care of luxury? I can help assist you with getting your luxury marketing or listing materials together, but I will refer you to the luxury team. I will say your home and property does have to qualify, and they do have luxury program parameters. We have them here in the in-house, and it's also, there's a packet online here too. So if you're kind of wondering if your property falls into that category to use it, just check the program and check with me. But I will say if your property is, $1 million, 2 million in there, you should most likely always be using luxury marketing. I went to a listing a couple weeks ago that was like $1.5 million. And I was very disappointed to see these like very thin, not very appealing flyers sitting on the counter. And that was it. And like 3 napkins and a water. So if I'm walking into a $1.5 million home, I expect that kind of marketing material associated with it. So really look at using and the benefits and advantages of having a luxury marketing team for you. We've also had brokers in this office use the team to go out to the property with them. I believe it was it John Stein?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went out there with Rachel, one of the representatives of the luxury team, to meet with the seller of the home. And I think that kind of just helps communicate that you're not going to just do the couple flyers on the counter with the water, but you're going to go above and beyond and provide really high-end materials. So those are all there for you. And you fill out the information. I think some people online that I saw have used this program before, but their team's pretty communicative, they respond pretty fast. So if you have a home that fits that criteria, that's where you're going to find all exceptional home resources.
Yeah, there's definitely certain levels that go along with that. The highest level possible is the one that John did utilize, and that is where the marketing team goes on the listing appointment with you.
Mhm.
And they actually run and do the entire marketing, everything. And there's a cost for this. It's a percentage of like a referral fee,
Mhm.
to them. And it caps at a certain amount.
Yeah.
But you literally can hire them to be like walk in
Take
with
care
a
of all,
full on
yeah.
team and literally you talk about all the stuff you do, about the comps and all that kind of stuff. And then when it comes to talking about what type of marketing you're gonna do, you hand it to them and they're batting 1,000 right now. They've never lost a listing.
Yeah.
So
They're yeah, really
it's pretty
good.
good record.
They have no turnover. They're
Yeah.
100% of listings that they've been on, they've won. So please utilize them and don't be the broker with the flyer in the water that I saw. Okay, so Virtuance, this is a really awesome tool that I'm not sure if a lot of people have used. Some people have, but I wanted to show you guys. This is a tool that offers 3D tours, photography, drone shot. They have everything when it comes to professional photography. I want to kind of show you guys. You can. I just want to use a random address, but I don't know if it's going to let me. But you can go through the process, typing in your address. They have a bunch of different packages that you can choose from. You can add on twilight photos. You can add on 3D tours. You can add on drone shots. Yeah.
I used one time, but they do not have option if seller want to pay for the pictures.
Oh.
They charge advance.
Mm.
And sometimes have request to seller to pay the amount because they are taking their pictures. So, but they do not have that option.
So you pay for as the broker.
Yeah.
This is a broker access only system, because you get like 12% off every time, because it's a partnered thing that they did with us.
Yeah, John L. Scott gets it. So you, at the end of checking out, you'll see a discount.
Yep.
And that's because it's John L. Scott brokers only.
Yeah.
So yes, it is a broker access only, meaning broker has to pay. But if that is between you and a seller or situation of,
Have them
paying
reimburse
for,
you at closing.
I would just, have that as part of the cost that they would reimburse, yeah. So that is a really unique tool.
Well, if it doesn't close, you can just state that in their 1A.
Yeah, but they would pay, they would
In the
cover the
event.
cost.
You cancel the listing or listing does not sell.
Yeah.
You will reimburse for
Mhm.
marketing costs
Yeah.
of X amount.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah, so again, if you're in a pinch and you're trying to figure out what photographer to use or what kind of shots you want, or what, just kind of really seeing the layout of pricing, they are a really, what I'd say, they're an awesome source to use for photos, videography, and 3D tours. So if you don't have someone who's recommended to you, or you just need someone to go to a property within the week, you just ask for your timeline, the literal time of when you would prefer to get the materials done, and they will go out with their photographers or videographers and get it done for you. So Virtuance, check them out and see if that would fit what you guys need. Next one is Homeport. So this is our newest service that we have. So it's a client concierge where it helps brokers set up their clients to have a resource for their home, basically. So they have services, and you can actually set up vendors and clients on your on that client's, I guess, account, so that they can use, if they want to find like a good plumber or a good electrician or a good cleaner, you can actually provide them with resources for them. And we have office ones too. This is the newest one, and I believe that we're probably going to do another class and update this on the MyDesk program to go more in depth. But this is one that has been very appealing to people with clients who are, obviously mover clients, so people with listings.
My client loved it.
Go
As a buyer, at closing, every time you input a deal into SkySlope, when you put their email address and their cell number in there, there's a concierge service team that reaches out to them and asks if they need help setting up utilities, alarm systems, cable, internet, everything, anything you need. And then, of course, if they need any service providers, right, then any of the ones that you have automatically show first to them. Well, my client said that literally they called and said, okay, well, you know, it says it's PSE. You know, would you like us to help assist get this set up? And then she said, yeah, that's awesome. She said it saved them like probably an hour
Yeah.
of time to, instead of calling every single one of the utilities, they helped get it all set up. She's like, that was amazing. She's like, I've bought 8 houses in our lifetime, and it's always a pain trying to do this, and it's like, I can't believe like they just did it all.
So is this a service that we pay for, or is this
No, it's all included.
This is all
yeah.
included in the Midas.
There were brokers who were
Technology.
paying for this company.
right?
I can't think of the name of what it.
Oh,
Separate.
Yeah,
Homeport's like Donald Scott's kind of like name. You know.
they just named it
Yeah,
Homeport, but it's still the same kind of concierge services
Yep.
that a lot of brokerages have, but again. These are additional payments for most places, as you have to pay for a service like this to track all your clients in the future. Cause the benefit of this too is that it's so impressionable and it can remain after the transaction. Because now they're going back to the same place with their home status and home address with all these dates of like, oh, check your gutters in the spring or check this. And then they go back and they're like, whoa, Eric, my broker back in March when we bought the home has this thing that shows me all the resources. So it's great to just have reliable vendors and services to your clients, even after the transaction too.
So when you set this up and you mentioned that they will send them out reminders and whatnot, are they promoting you or John L. Scott?
You.
It's you,
all
it's associated with you
info.
only. Yeah, it's not gonna be like, oh, someone at John L. Scott, it's gonna be
Yeah.
associated with you or going back to your
Mhm.
website, your.
You see how it shows McKenna in her account?
Yeah.
When the client clicks
Here.
it, they see McKenna. And all of McKenna's, if McKenna had a crawl space person as her vendor,
Mhm.
that like. They need a crawl space, that person is always the highlighted, like, first person they see.
Yeah, so it's your
If you
person.
don't have anybody who's a window, it takes from our office pool. If there was like 7 people in our office that all referred the same window cleaners, that window cleaner would be the next one they see.
Mm.
So it's cool.
How do we find out our office?
Only your clients can see it.
So then basically we input.
Go over to vendors.
Yeah,
click
it's
that,
gonna be under this.
And you can scroll down, you can see like who's been added.
So it's like Kent North carpet cleaner, Kent North attic basic
Yep.
cleaning. So it's gonna say who it is and then, or who it is over here and then what kind of services they provide over here. So then over time, people are adding new people or needing people, then the Kent North, there's a, Kent North vendors.
Yeah.
But then also if you go, I'll go back to the dashboard. Oh, it's actually up here. You can add this is where you're gonna add your
Add
own
your own,
vendors. So this is where your clients are gonna see your face pop up with their carpet cleaner or their gutter removal, whatever it is, so.
So would you recommend that even though they're not clients or they're past clients, let's say,
Mhm.
that we add them so they could get little reminders or dripped on for services?
There's nothing yet for that, but
Okay.
that's a future deployment.
Yeah,
They didn't wanna like put that out and not have vendors in it.
yeah,
So they're like, you gotta like add your own vendors. And then they're gonna be able to give like, future
Mhm.
email campaigns and stuff like that, that will link Homeport to it. So
Yeah.
that's,
Okay,
they talked about that a while ago, but they don't know how long. They're like, what's a good level of having so many service providers before we start doing this?
I just think it is a cool opportunity to just tell your client, we have a service that will be available to you even after the transaction, so in the next 6 months when you're figuring things out, like. I've been in my house personally a year and I need a plumber now. So even if I was like, oh, I have this thing in the back of my head of a good plumber that they recommended, then. I would have probably gone to something like this because I still do call my realtor. I'm like, hey, I need a good plumber. I need a good, someone to come out and look at my property for contractor stuff. I've always gone to him. So it's like, if you had a service for that that's associated with you and then eventually we'll have those reminders that you can set up, that's gonna be a huge deal as far as follow-up goes for your clients. So,
Another future development that they talked about, and this is probably like way farther down the road, but stage 3 is when your client keeps going in and they're like looking for all these different service providers, like, oh, we gotta paint the house, gotta get the roof clean, it's gonna alert you. Oh, your client's getting all these vendors, they
Mhm.
might be selling.
Yeah.
So stuff like that, some more,
So
big data,
how would it alert you? I mean, does it send you?
probably an email,
Yeah,
I guess,
something
an
like
email, like engage email.
So basically, when to get started, when I put my buyer seller into SkySlope, that's what triggers.
That's what triggers it.
Okay,
It's because it's all connected, because it's
Right.
to your Sky Slope, and then
all right.
it's because it's a John Scott service too. Even that step right there might be separate in other programs outside of John Scott. You having to manually put in, you having buy-in, and then initiating the concierge service, so it's very intertwined, which is a benefit.
Do they have a phone number to call? Because I've gotten some things on listing just closed or sale just closed. They're saying to me rather than to my client.
Are you adding your phone number into your client's info and
I can't.
SkySlope?
Yeah,
That's-
but some of that can.
There's a
trigger
few brokers who do
problems,
that, and that's what happens.
Okay,
Yeah, so we'll do a more in-depth class training for this one as well, since that is the newest one as of this year for our MyDesk overview.
because, but even if people can close, they can still use the home port portal. for-
Yep,
Yeah, so.
Yep.
yeah,
you just have to initiate it because only broker access for John Scott.
Yeah, if you don't have their email in
Yeah.
SkySlope, and you don't have their phone number, they're not gonna get it
Yeah.
at all.
Okay,
So
thank you.
important on that. The next program is Bear Printing. So Bear Printing, a lot of you are familiar with. That is our marketing resources for print media, a lot, signs. They do a bunch of items that you might see us have in person here. So if you're wanting where to get the guides or boxes, folders, stuff like that, check out Bear Printing. They're located in Oregon, so sometimes they have next day arrival or 2-day arrival, depending on when you order it. But they are fairly fast and reliable, and we've used them for many things. I use them for even custom pieces that I make or for people. We will still use them to order through for the quality of print. So look through here. They also have templates on the left-hand side here that has access to everything John L. Scott has provided. So if you're looking for something specific, check out the John L. Scott templates and the different kinds of categories that they have and actual materials. So that's all integrated into your own account. So this is my account associated to me because I'm logged into my desk. And one thing I do want to show you guys really quick is on Bear Printing. If you've ever ordered something here and you're looking for your past orders, there is under your profile, there is an order status and history of what you've ordered in the past. So that is something I've got asked a couple times this past month of like, oh wait, how do I know when it's gonna arrive or where it's what I ordered? This is where you're gonna get it, is through your profile and your order history. So check out Bear Printing for marketing materials. Another marketing resource we have on here is Express Docs. So this is actually it's developed a lot. There's a couple new things that came out this year. They have scheduled campaigns, which is really cool. Big 11x17 brochures that you can have fold in half to be mailed out on a campaign. They have different postcards, flyers, kind of like Bear Printing, very similar, just different types of materials to offer. And then they also have I think this is a cool one that they just released too. It's past year's letters. So generic letters for buyers, sellers, neighborhood, seasonal letters, just listed, just sold letters, and luxury letters. So again, more materials and ideas that are accessible through here. Just like we have John L. Scott Luxury, just like we have Bear Printing. It's just another resource for you to look at and get inspiration for. So they do have that, which I think is really cool because sometimes you don't know the layout or the type of content you want. So check out these programs. They also have a subscription button. So if you want to upgrade your subscription through this program specifically, because this is not a John L. Scott program, it's just what John L. Scott uses and offers you. So they have an account through them, but you can upgrade your access to it as well. So look for any print or digital media materials on here. Plus they have apparel and other marketing materials. Next one is SkySlope. So SkySlope transaction management. A lot of you have used it. If you haven't, this is the way to track your any forms, and that's how we stay in compliance with tracking everyone's contracts, forms, anything signed, written, upload. Not gonna go too deep into that. John L. Scott Institute, if you're looking to become a specialist for maybe a home seller, home buyer, open house, or marketing specialist, this is where you're gonna find the classes to do that. There's also some additional resources in there, so go check out if you'd like to be certified in something, that's where that is. Cloud CMA, if you haven't used this, you probably should. This is your comparative market analysis a platform that allows you to put together a quick book of comps or resources for a potential listing. So these ones we also help you, we can help package them nicely here in the office for you. Trend Graphics is going to be like a layout of data and reports for certain areas that you can break down. A lot of people use this to present visual graphics to a lot of sellers or even buyers to really hone in on the market values or just reality. Sometimes Trend Graphics is really helpful to use for that. So that one I would play with too. It's kind of interesting to just see what kind of data you can get out of it. Market Ready Plus, that's a big program here at John L. Scott that we love to promote because it can really change the value of your seller's home. Some people look at their home, they're like, I can't get more than this. And the question is, could you actually? Because Market Ready Plus is a program that allows your client to get the upfront fees and costs pushed to the end of at closing. And you can do big remodels like a kitchen or flooring or something that might be major that could help increase the value of your client's home. So this is a really great program that even tied in with the concierge service could be really cool, is looking at a good vendor or whatever the contractor is to come out and help repair or upgrade your client's home to get more value for you and your client. So Market Ready Plus is huge. Yeah, is it? You see it?
Sorry, I don't have a question.
I need to. So e-relocation is another service that allows you to pair with people who are either moving somewhere or coming here. This is a referral system that we tell people to use. So if you're just like, I don't know, doing verbal referral stuff, it might be easier to just use the services that we have here.
So how does this differ? Because I've always used the JLS relocation,
Same.
Elisa Balkan. So how does this differ? Because this seems like different. And I've always liked.
But well,
It
it
should be the same.
it logs in as you, and so anything that you submit through here with whoever's name and stuff,
So
it
when you
still goes through our system.
Like the submit a referral.
So it goes through Alyssa,
Yeah.
who you're talking about.
This is same.
Okay.
Same form, same
'Cause I-
information.
A while back, a couple years ago, and suddenly I was like.
And you
it's the same.
Yeah, so this is the same, just digital program, you could say. Access that, yeah, Alyssa Balcom, who you mentioned, she's the one who coordinates all this information being submitted. And, yeah, she still is the person who takes care of this. This is just the short link to fill out that information for who you're referring out to or receiving. So, that's e-relocation. And then buy side is the home valuation program that we have here at John L. Scott. So there's also one that you'll see on your personal website is access to get a custom estimated home value. And something cool you can see is status of who's logged in, where you've logged in for you, and then yeah, so it'll show you valuation temps. So this is like people using your specific link to your specific buy side. I generally like having people's buy side link to their website on print material. So QR code that goes to something that shows your home valuation. Let me just show you an example of what that'd be. I'll just use our website really quick. Actually, no.
So you have the buy side link, where did you say McKenna?
Let me.
Your business part or?
I would have that like as a QR code. Oh, this is like really delaying. Like on a QR code, like on a postcard or a flyer or a letter in the mail is, hey, check out your home valuation. And the goal would be to direct them somewhere that gives them value. So you go to your buy side. So if you click your home valuation report on the left-hand corner here, this is what would go to your buy side account. So if someone puts in their address, that's where it's capturing. is to that short link on My Desk, your buy side. So you can see who cooked it, if they made an account, what house they're looking at, kind of deal.
You know,
So-
Eric, say you've never played an attorney,
Hmm.
but I saw that, that looks like an attorney.
Yeah, so that's the where that report is generated from, is this link here. And that goes to your buy side short link here from My Desk. So you can kind of see your activity, if people are going to that link, and what information you're getting out of it too, because that's where you'd capture like their email and stuff if they go that far with the report. Automated Boost is one that I've been helping people use in their marketing. So this is this is generated through HomeSpotter, but it allows you to take your listing or open house or whatever is in your that's associated with your account and boost it. So by boost, I mean put it out on websites as ads or through social medias. You'll see that it will show you what kind of websites that your ad can be placed on. You can actually set up a campaign, so you can do one like a all about me campaign or how I help my clients campaign. It doesn't have to be only about your listing or open house or price reduction. It can actually be a custom campaign. We do have someone here at John L. Scott, Nicole Cortinez. She is our personal digital media rep. So she does any personal campaigns you want to like a certain list of people, or you want it to go on run for certain days. So maybe something that you're looking at that's like, I don't know if it's compatible. It might be, because Nicole can help you do a custom boost ad for you guys. So if you have questions about that, Eric.
I was gonna say, not a question, but just kind of reminding people that one of the most powerful pieces of Boost and utilizing Boost is anytime you have a listing, or even if you're doing like an open house ad, you actually can send your CSV file to the Boost team, and they'll upload that into the system to where your ad is automatically
Running.
feeding all the time to your sphere. So they'll every time you talk to your sphere, they're, oh man, you must be busy. I see you everywhere. Because it doesn't just go on social media.
You
It
can
goes
assign.
ads all over Google. If you scroll back up, see all those right there? Look,
Yep.
ESPN, Forbes, NBC, Weather Channel, Rolling Stone, New York Times. See, it puts them all over everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's way more powerful than just the social media piece.
Because they're gonna, and then, like you said, if you have a custom list, like your database that you're running, even ads of like curious about real estate, like this is a sample one in the top left corner here. Or even one about your current listing, if they're seeing, even if it's not by them, they're seeing your name though. And that's the top of mind awareness that you're trying to sustain with your past clients. So it's a great tool to use. And if you haven't used it yet, you know, I would look at your next listing using that, or just setting up your own ad for a personal promotional, you know, video or something about you as a broker.
Yeah, Nicole Cortinez is the director of Boost. She'll be
Mhm.
here next month. We have a class that's gonna be.
Yeah, so
Hopefully she can come in person. If not, she'll be on Zoom.
She'll be on Zoom.
She's trying to come in person, but.
yeah,
You guys will see that on the next schedule.
yeah. So Nicole hopefully she'll be here next month, maybe in person to do just more in depth on that, because I work through a lot even for our own office campaigns, and she's also very fast in her responses. So
Question.
Yeah.
So what if you want to use that, but you don't have the marketing or don't know what to do? Can you just reach out to them and have them help you create something?
like if they have something like a custom post, or like I just want to put out something seasonal, or
Mhm.
and you can have it run for a certain amount of days. Like you're like, I only want this to run for 30 days. That's what we'll do with our events.
Mhm.
We'll be like, oh, we want this to run for only 30 days, like to the day of the event.
Mhm.
They'll do that too. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I know a few people that like wanted more listings, and so they basically got a CSV file of a list of of owners who've lived in their house for 25 plus years, two
Yeah.
stories. And they literally got that list, and then they put the buy side link to their valuation, like, say you're tired of stairs. Yeah, are you ready for a Rambler?
yeah,
You know,
stuff
call
like
the
that.
downsize question mark, and it said, you know,
Yeah.
basically click the link, and it took them to put the home valuation, and there's been a few people who's converted some leads that way.
So that's the list from title.
Yep.
Yeah.
You get the list, you can plug it into there, and then it's
Yeah.
going to targeting those people.
Yeah, of the emails they can get, which you gotta buy, which, you know, But you know what, you keep
Yep.
doing it. and
Buy one,
That's
down
it.
now.
Yeah,
That's it.
very true. And then JLS Elevate, this is a training center, so another kind of like institute. These are other training videos, resources. I started one just to see what it looks like. So they just have some
Good
other random resources that if you're wanting to work on any of these kinds of topics, fire agency, listing agency, just role play sessions, they do have some good workshops, webinar type things on here. So if you want to check out what these look like and try these programs yourself, this is another resource of just hitting on some hot topics that you might need to refresh or just get some inspiration from and use. So try out JLS Elevate Training Center for all of us. So I'm gonna go back to here. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go back a couple because I got. Let's see, oh wait. Let's go, sorry, Zoom people. And okay. Okay, so now that we went through my desk, I just want to go over our admin and marketing services. So admin services that we have here at the office, and then I'll do like our laundry list of items. Again, we have the workroom. Those are all accessible to all brokers here, so you can log in with your Donald Scott email and password to log into any of the workroom computers. When you're making copies here, your black and white copies are free, and then your any color copies per page are 29 cents. So if you want to come in here to print something a little bit nicer, like a flyer for your home or open house, you can do that here. Envelopes and postage every month. You do get 125 complimentary envelopes for the month. So that's 125 people you can send in your database or farm each month, and they do renew on the 15th. So the 15th is the last day to submit those. Just a friendly reminder, if you are doing any mailers, it would be nice to, if our admin team is helping you get those stuff folded, printed out, whatever it is, to give them a few days to process that, because sometimes maybe the 15th is like a Monday. So it's really tough if it's like, oh, it has to be today to get it done. But just, yeah, we do have the team here to help you do those things, you know, print it out and fold it and stuff it in an envelope and label it. We just need time to process that to help all of our brokers efficiently. So if you're not using this though, I would really take advantage of the 125, because even 125 people for 12 months consistently is pretty huge. This is applies to in-office brokers depending on your contract, so just be mindful of that. It is for people who pay for the tech fee, in-person fee for that. So our conference rooms here, they're available throughout the week and even on the weekends here. So if you guys do have access here to come in and take clients on a Saturday or Sunday, those you can reserve anytime, and if nobody's in there, you're probably free to use them. We also do have the back video room, the studio lounge, that is available to you guys for maybe a bigger meeting space. I think you just had your buyer seller class there a couple months ago. We also have all the video equipment back there. So if you haven't shot any video because you're looking for good lighting or background stuff, that's available to you to reserve and use. We also, which I didn't mention on here, is we also have this space that we're in. We have the Sky Lounge that has been used for different events or trainings or classes. So all you have to do is let us know at the front that you're going to be here to use this space during a certain time, and we can reserve it for you. So just keep that in mind, is that in your monthly services, this is included, is the space, the office to use. So if you're trying to look for another venue because you can't find somewhere, this is a great place to host, and it's included in your monthly service. So, and then again, we do have support staff in an office throughout the week, Monday through Friday. So we have our admin and marketing people and managers here available. Just again, maybe not at midnight, calls and whatnot, but any normal time throughout the day would probably be nice to get you guys some help. So we do have that for you all. Here's just a little list, put together some resources we offer. So we have black box presentations here in person that you guys can purchase. So we just add these to your agent statement if you're in a pinch and need a black box. We do have some on hand. We have John Scott folders, we have home anniversary cards, letterheads, envelopes. Our Unibind machine we have here in person, we help you assemble those. We have guides for you, we have paper, lamination, a bunch of different office resources, like general office resources. We do have forms wall, so if you need a certain form or brochure or pamphlet, those are printed out here ready for you. And we do have a little vendor resource station, so if you're looking for a good vendor or random thing, or if you want to add a vendor you like, put it on our resource wall back there, a business card, brochure, because we like to get our in-house brokers, people that they like and use over and over, add them to the wall. Because what we're gonna do is add a lot of those resources into that concierge service, which will be something in the future. So if you have a vendor, put them there in person. We'd like to promote them as well. So just a little list of items that we provide to you monthly and more. So yeah, like I was saying, we just updated our website. This could be yours too, for your own personal John L. Scott website. I did kind of just want to show you guys the marketing requests system. So let me, maybe if they'll let me. No. Never. Yay. Okay. So this is our new website.
Control minus.
I was
See
like-
your menu.
I'm trying to see the menu. Okay, there it goes. So this is our new website that we just kind of updated a bit. I did just want to show you guys the certain thing for marketing specifically. So if you have a marketing request or would like to do a marketing consultation, you just go to our website here, click on agent resources, and you'll see two options. There's a marketing request or consultation tab. So for requests, just click on it, you'll see this form, so you just fill out your name and email. Right now, these emails go to me, Kayla and Chloe, our new team members, so when you are filling this information out, just keep that in mind. I've had some people, most people obviously come to me specifically, but I just want to remind everybody that I'm not the only one taking care of marketing requests. So if you send me something specifically, it's probably more helpful for you to send it through your marketing request or put us all in the email just so we can all see that information. But just as a reminder for marketing requests, and we'll go through team roles in a second too, just to clarify who to go to for what. On here, you'll see a couple options. You'll see you can add your flyers. So if you need a flyer for an open house or a listing, we have some options here. We have postcards that you can do. I will say for postcards, I recommend if you want us to design a postcard, we can also print them in-house and, process them. But I do think the money and time is well spent if maybe we have a design that you like and you order through Bear Printing or you order through your preferred print shop, because we're not a print shop. So the quality and timeliness of us getting this done is actually not as great as I think going to an actual print shop, but we can provide the actual value of the postcard and helping you assemble maybe an address list or whatever you need for people to send it to. So that is just my side note of postcards, is if you are sending them out, I would recommend, like, we can make these for you and then get them through Bear Printing at a high quality. So when someone gets it, they're like, wow, professional printing. So just something to keep in mind for that too. And you can also do custom pieces as well. This is where you'll submit social media requests. So have people, if you need any kind of social media, just listed just sold, pending, open house, stuff like that. Or you have an event coming up, or you just want a review or about you kind of post. You can also submit that through here under other, and I'll make you a custom post. And then we also have some feature cards that we can make in-house for you as well. So this is just our system of how to standardize getting you guys' requests in a queue and getting it turned around in time. We do ask for 24 or 48 hours is like our standard right now as far as turnaround times for all marketing requests. If you do click other, I am the person who takes care of all custom pieces or consultations. So if there's something you're looking for that's just not a normal template that takes more time, it's gonna take just longer depending on what the project is. So, and then we would just talk about when that would be. So this is the marketing request, and then if you do want to sit down and do a consultation of talking through the marketing plan or ideas, you would just click your agent resources marketing consultation, and I have a little meeting portal that helps kind of structure out meetings with all the brokers here. So I can have just undivided attention to you guys one-on-one. So that is on our that is on our website. Okay, back to the presentation. Here we go. So, and then again, this is like our list of, like I did admin, this is marketing resources, so just another quick overview of things that we can offer in-house or just in person with you guys. Flyers, we can do brochures, home anniversary cards, envelopes, those are things you can pick up here actually. I can help you guys make personalized cards, personalized social media posts, postcards. There's been a couple other things not even mentioned that I've helped people put together, like a review brochure, so it was just reviews of them. So just something to keep in mind when you're thinking about what kind of materials you guys are wanting. I've had people even bring in, hey, I got this in the mail, I want to do this. So we can do stuff like that as well. If you have an idea of from somebody else, why not make it better, make it you? So I'm here to help you guys kind of execute that vision.
R&D.
R&D, rip off and duplicate. So this is a meet our teams. This is kind of what I wanted to end with, because I wanted you guys to know you have all those resources, and then there's people behind all those resources making it happen. So Eric and Tony, they are our office managers, plus Jim, which will be on the next slide. But Eric will be anything really forms I mean, I don't want to say because he's here, but he's really good at forms and contracts. He's very proficient in knowing anything about that. Everyone on this call in this class probably has had a conversation with him about a listing or a buyer or a complicated situation. So you know what Eric's here for, and you know his value is unmatched. So he's here all day, every day, sometimes in the evenings. But he's great at that, and then he's also really good at technology at John L. Scott, and just generally being good for one-on-one mentoring. So that's Eric. Tony, he does a lot of our recruitment onboarding here at the office. He helps a lot of people with any commercial needs. He's very proficient in commercial, so if you have any transactions that deal with that, he does that. Both him and Eric also lead educational classes here at the office, and again, they just are here as your support. So if you ever need someone to come in, help you with a listing or a buyer, even in person, they're there to help you guys here at the office, support you in that, put out those fires, really. So they're here for you guys. And then Jim, he's our other branch manager. He is here, we call him the wisdom, but he's been here for many years. Anyone who's new, Jim's been around here even before we were really John L. Scott. He helped develop this branch years ago, and he does some classes occasionally, but he does a lot of one-on-one mentoring. And so if you ever just want to sit down with somebody and talk through your business plan, marketing, general life goals, Jim is the guy to go to. He's full of knowledge and really good at just getting to the point of real estate and getting you your next transaction lead. He is the guy to talk through with reality. So that's me. Oh, and the wrong,
Lopez.
yeah, I'm not Antonio Lopez. That is not my Instagram, but you can go follow him, I guess. That's me. I do marketing operations here as of the last couple months, but then I help out with all marketing needs and materials. I also help manage our office output, so anything you see in the office for visuals, that's what I do. I take care of for social media, a website, stuff like that. I do consultations with people, and then as of late, I've just been doing general office events, operations, stuff like that. So if you have an office question too, I'm your new support in that. So and then we have Kayla. So Kayla is going to be doing all of our operations commissions. So she does more of office inventory. So if you need something with like actual resources in the office for admin needs, she is your go-to person. She also helps with your back-end agent statements, commissions, stuff like that. If you have a question in that realm, she is the person helping, making sure that everyone gets paid the correct amount, that you guys are in compliance with the Northwest MLS and the DOL. She is the person heading that up. And then just making sure that the office is stocked with materials, as well as Chloe. Chloe is our new admin office support, doing marketing and admin support to our two positions. And she's also just gonna be here shadowing, but then eventually doing a lot of what Kayla is doing now. So if you have some questions that you'd have for Kayla, Kayla is going on maternity leave here. So in just a couple weeks, Chloe will be kind of helping support Kayla's role. So just wanted to clarify that. So if you have some questions, maybe in Kayla's ballpark, Chloe will probably be your next person, and myself. So admin marketing, Chloe will be doing all of our templated marketing requests, and will also be taking on the admin like postage. If you need help with mailers, if you have a project that you need help on, that's, you know, I think you've had like flags that you needed wrapped with, with your postcard on it for 4th of July. You know, that's stuff that we can help you guys out with. To an extent, I would say. We are not your personal assistants, but we do like to assist you when we can. So just keep it in mind when you are asking for help. We do want to be able to support you in all the ways we can, but there are almost 160 of all of you. So we like to be fair at that too. So that's just information about our team and what we do. So I think that is it for today. But if you guys have any questions or ideas pertaining Kent North materials, you can just come talk to me and Eric and everybody else here at on staff, because we'd love to help you or develop even a new resource that you are thinking of or would like to see in the office. We're open to constructive criticism. No, we're open to those ideas. So just let us know, and that's us.
Thank you.
Yeah, great job. All right, bye everyone on Zoom. Bye Zoom.